Hi everyone, it's Colin from Secret Origin Comics, and we have Haulin episode 2. In these videos I will show off the hauls that I picked up each week from a variety of different sources. All of these happen to be from eBay, but in the next couple weeks we'll get some stuff from in-stock trades and DCB service is where I get all my new stuff, but this is all used. Well, at least it's secondhand. A lot of these are still wrapped in their original wrapping. But this haul is just about the only good thing to happen this week. What a terrible week. I was able to pick up 19 new 52 hardcovers. Well, 18 new 52 hardcovers. You'll see that I did pick up one Marvel book in the mix. When I'm looking on eBay, I try to use the same seller a lot so that I can save on shipping, and I try to keep my hardcovers in the $6 to $10 range. I don't feel too bad about spending that much on these, especially since most of them are new or haven't been read or in near mint condition. Alright, as is mandatory, before we get into things, I do have to plead and beg with you to hit that like button, and please subscribe to the channel and sign up for the notifications so you know when all my new videos have been posted. It has been a couple weeks since my first video. My apologies for that. Hopefully I can get these out once a week going forward. I've also been toying with some new ideas about some different types of videos that I can do on the channel besides haul videos, although those are my favorite to watch, so those will be the main bread and butter of the channel. Also, please leave a comment just to let me know what you think of the channel, things that you think I can improve on, things that you like. I did have a grand total of 1 comment on the last video, so he gets a personal shout out. Thank you, Frank. Frank Fulci, who runs repulsoreviews.com. Or at least that's the website given on his channel, so head over to his channel as well. Thanks a lot, Frank. Hope you like this video as well. That's the type of service that you get with a small channel like mine. I will call out every single comment, at least for the time being. Alright, let's get to it. First up, Batman. I have all of these in single issues. I have the first, I think, 3 arcs in trade paperback form, but I was able to get volume 3 in hardcover, which is The Death of the Family. I feel like this is a good upgrade on my paperback. This collects issues 13 through 17. This Snyder and Capullo's Batman, I mean, it's gotten a ton of praise, so there's nothing new I can say about it, but I really did enjoy it. I read every issue, I have every issue, and I will read it again now that I got this in hardcover. Alright, moving on. I got 3 other volumes of Batman from New 52, the Snyder Capullo run. Those are volumes 4, 5, and 6, which collect the 0-year storyline with a little bit of Batman Eternal thrown in. This first one, volume 4, is Secret City. It collects issues 21 through 24. Alright, moving on. The next 3 volumes are also the Snyder Capullo Batman, volumes 4, 5, and 6. They are the 0-year storyline. The first volume is volume 4, 0-year Secret City. This collects issues 21 through 24. Volume 5, which is 0-year Dark City. This collects issues 25 through 27, and then 29 through 23. The final volume that I got is volume 6, Graveyard Shift. This collects a 0 issue, and then 18 through 20, 24, 28, and the second annual. Alright, that's all for Batman. but we are sticking in the Bat family with Batwoman. I have not read any of the New 52 Batwoman. I did hear really good things about it, though. I'm going to try and piece together this full collection of hardcovers. I was able to get 2 this go around, volumes 1 and 4. Here is volume 1. It is the Hydrology story arc. It collects the 0 issue and then also 1 through 5. These are written by J.H. Williams III and Hayden Blackman. Art on this was done by J.H. Williams and also Amy Reeder Hadley. We got the first and the last because the next volume I have is volume 4, which is The Blood is Thick. This is comprised of issues 18 through 24. The issues on this were also done by J.H. Williams III and W. Hayden Blackman. There is a new team on art, though, which in my opinion is an upgrade because Francisco Francavilla is one of my favorites. He has Trevor McCarthy also helping out on the art. So I'm going to try and find 2 and 3 so that I can read this all at once. Although I think I might try a new series where I read something that's new to me, but old to everyone else. I guess that's kind of a rip-off of Old Reader, New Reader by Newman Condition. We'll see. Anyway, moving on. We are leaving the Batman family, but staying in the Batman universe, staying in Gotham. Next, we have the first 2 volumes of Harley Quinn. Volume 1, Hot in the City, contains issues 1 through 8, as well as the 0 issue. Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti will be the writing team on all of Harley Quinn in the New 52, with Chad Hardin doing a majority of the art, with the exception of the 0 issue. In this volume, the 0 issue, which I thought was pretty fantastic, had a whole pile of artists. Off the top of my head, I don't know who all they are, but it was a bunch. I was also able to get the second volume of Harley Quinn, which is Power Outage. This collects issues from a few sources. We have 9 through 13 from the main series, as well as the Harley Quinn Future's End issue. There's a story from Secret Origins number 4 included in this, and then there was also a one-shot which was called, what was it called? Harley Quinn Invades Comic-Con International. These were all written by Conner and Palmiotti. The main story on the main series, it was still art was done by Chad Hardin, and for those one-shots and other stories, they were done by different artists. John Timms and Alex Sinclair among them. Yeah, I don't really like this series, I'm going to be honest. I'll read it again because I seem to be one of the only people that I've come across that don't like this series. Many people consider, Conner Palmiotti's Harley to be the gold standard of the character. I just don't get it. I think the jokes are very broad and big, and they're just like, it's just puns and double entendres, and I don't know. I just wish it would be a little more clever. But I'll give it a second chance, and we'll see what happens. Everyone who buys off eBay knows the best way to get a good deal is to buy a lot of something. Try and get as many volumes of something as you can at once from the same seller. It gives you opportunities to leverage on price, on shipping, on everything. And luckily I was able to do that with the New 52's Wonder Woman. I was able to get the first 6 volumes, which is Brian Azzarello's entire run. I've just finished reading 100 Bullets, so I am all in on Brian Azzarello. We'll try and go through these as quickly as possible. We have Volume 1, which is Blood. This is 1 through 6. By the way, I have not read any of these, so this is very exciting. Actually, you know what? This is going to be the thing that I read next, not Batwoman. We have Volume 2, which is the Gut story arc. Alright, next up we have Volume 5. We already did 4. 5 is 24 through 29, and the Villains issue. I don't know if you remember those. They had lenticular covers, but this is Flesh. And the last volume of Azzarello's run, It's volume 6, Bones. This collects issues 30 through 35, and then also a story from Secret Origins, issue number 6. It's volume 3 of Secret Origins. Alright, moving on. We have 3 volumes of Superman Wonder Woman. I have not read this yet. That seems to be the main theme through all of this. These will move on to the pile of things that need to be read. Volume 1 we have is Power Couple. This collects issues 1 through 6. Volume 2, War and Peace. This collects issues 8 through 12. Annual 1, Wonder Woman Future's End, and Superman Wonder Woman Future's End. That's another one I haven't read for a while, is Future's End. I read it when it first came out. It was weekly. I can't tell you one thing about it, so maybe I shouldn't read it again. The final one I was able to get of this is Casualties of War, Volume 3. This collects issues 13 through 17. Let me bring this one back up, just so that we have them both here. Volumes 1 and 2, the art was done by Tony Daniel, and it was written by Charles Soule. And then down it goes. Volume 3, the entire team switched up, and it was Peter J. Tomasi and Doug Mank. I think it's Mank. Hey, leave a comment. That's a good comment to leave to correct me if I'm wrong on the artist, how to pronounce his name. All right, we got one DC book left, and this is actually one I've read, one of the very few. This and Batman. This is actually the very first New 52 book that I read. I cannot remember why. I think it was because James Robinson used to be on the Comic Vine podcast, and he was British, and I liked that. So I thought I'd try it out. But anyway, I digress. I was able to get Volume 1. James Robinson did the first 2 volumes, which I thought were the best 2 volumes of Earth 2, by a bunch. This collects issues 1 through 6. Alright, and somehow a Marvel book snuck in. I think I got this for like $3, and I'm not going to pass up a $3 hardcover, regardless of what it is. To be honest, I thought I was getting Volume 1, but here it was Volume 2. It is All New X-Men Volume 2, Here to Stay. This collects... what does it collect? We'll look at the back. Issues 6 through 10. I don't have Volume 1, so it's kind of on an island until I can get it. Actually, you know what? I think we'll do this. I picked up 0 new followers after my first video. I think I'm going to try and get some more followers after this video, so I'm going to do a giveaway. We'll do 25 subscribers, not followers. This is an Instagram. Once I get 25 subscribers who have left a comment on this video, if you've left a comment on this video, you will be in a drawing for All New X-Men Volume 2. Which I know isn't that great of a giveaway, but hey, I'm new. Alright, that is that. I already have a whole pile of books for the next week. Since I skipped a week, I'm kind of backed up. So I hope you are as excited as I am for the next video. I'm going to try and get these out a lot more frequently. And again, please subscribe, please comment, please like, or dislike, whatever, man. If you want to set up your notifications so you see when one of these awesome videos comes out, also cool. Alright, I'm Colin from Secret Origin Comics. Until next time, keep reading.